Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk Unplugged, where we dive into the funny, absurd side of technology and development. I'm your host, and today we've got a fascinating topic lined up, a satirical tool called rust-stakeholder. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, not another productivity hack, let's talk about how this CLI tool flips the script on what it means to be a successful developer. Imagine this, a CLI that generates impressive-looking terminal outputs without requiring you to write a single line of real code. Sounds ridiculous, right? But think about it. What if instead of actually delivering results, you could just look busy and impress your boss with your insightful contributions? That's exactly what rust-stakeholder promises. So here's a fun question to get us started. Have you ever been in a meeting where someone was tossing around jargon that sounded like a mix between rocket science and a tech bro motivational speech? Phrases like implemented non-Euclidean topology optimization for multidimensional data representation. Well, with rust-stakeholder, you could generate that sort of incredible sounding jargon effortlessly. It's all about appearance over substance. Let's talk about some of the outrageous features of this tool. One is dazzling development simulations that make it look like you're solving NASA-level computing issues when you're actually just scrolling through social media. I mean, who doesn't want to look like a genius while actually doing a deep dive into cat videos? Then there's the fake network activity feature. Picture yourself in a meeting, and while your colleagues are discussing their actual work, you have this tool generating simulated API requests that are really just your computer talking to itself. You seem like the bull in the tech china shop while quietly making it through your to-do list. And let's not forget about the artificial crisis mode. Imagine triggering realistic alerts on your screen just to give the impression that you're a hero saving the day from imminent disaster. It's the ultimate charade in the game of tech. Now, if this sounds familiar to you, I'd love for you to consider this. Could the pressure to constantly deliver actually be pushing some developers into this ironic territory? I mean, how many of you feel like you need to look impressive rather than actually be impressive? The claims are out there too. Some testimonials mention promotions without any actual coding being done. For example, one user claims they left rust-stakeholder running over the weekend and returned to find they had been promoted to principal engineer. It's the kind of dream every developer jokes about, but never really expects to happen. But here's the catch. Rust-stakeholder is purposely a satire, and although it sounds like a tempting shortcut to success, there's a hidden danger. What happens when someone asks you to code something? That moment when your facade falls apart and you're left struggling to deliver something real. It's a humorous yet cautionary tale about imposter syndrome and the lengths we might go to avoid confronting it. So, as we wrap up this discussion, let's reflect on this. Feeling pressure to maintain a certain image in the tech world? Maybe instead of faking it, we should talk more about the vulnerabilities we all share. After all, becoming a true tech leader requires authentic contributions, not just impressive outputs. That's it for today's episode of Tech Talk Unplugged. If you've enjoyed the conversation, remember to subscribe and share your thoughts on social media. Until next time, keep it real and happy coding, authentic coding.